Welcome to Pantheon U Entertainment. As always, I'm Micah Daniels, and I'll be hosting your show tonight. A lot of you guys have been giving me your feedback lately, and you've been asking to get to know me a little bit better and where some of my thought processes and ideals come from. So we're going to do a little interview tonight, and hopefully you guys can learn a little bit more about me.
So where do you get most of your topics from, your subject matter?
Most of my subject matter comes from either experiences I've had, ideas that my friends send me, or something I see on the news. Anything that strikes me personally, if it touches me and I feel like, man, I would like to watch this, I'll probably make a video about it and put it out there for everybody else. That's normally how I get my show topics.
And it doesn't seem that you incorporate a lot of personal details or information in your advice columns. Is this a particular reason for this, or?
As far as personal details go, a lot of the questions that I get for the advice column, they're fairly outlandish. Like, I wouldn't want my whole government out there attached to a situation like that. So I try to be mindful about my audience, because I don't want anybody to, be embarrassed to write into the show. So I definitely might change your name a little bit or not give it entirely. But I definitely always give my personal opinion based on what I know, based on what I've experienced. You don't talk about stuff you don't know about. So it's very personal to me. I take this serious. And like we said, over here at Pantheon Entertainment, a spade's always a spade. So you talk about the stuff you've seen, you talk about the stuff you know, and if you don't know nothing about it, you shut the hell up and find out about it. But that's just how we feel over here.
And who do you think is your biggest fan, the biggest supporter of your show?
I mean, I don't want to take anything away from anybody, because all of my friends support me, my frat brothers support me, whether they're in my chapter or they're nationwide. My parents support me, even though sometimes my mouth is a little crazy on the channel. But my girlfriend is definitely the biggest supporter of me. She made a YouTube account so that she could watch all the shows, assuming I'm not around. She likes every video. She subscribes. She shares it on her Facebook. To be honest with you, bro, that's borderline spam. Like, sometimes I'd be tired of seeing my show on her damn timeline. But yeah, she has definitely pushed and propelled me more than anybody.
All right, and what about this new roasting trend that we've seen? You got a couple episodes where you're talking about some of your close friends. Is this something new that we should be expecting, or is this a sporadic kind of horns out to you kind of gesture?
Well, the roast really came from an episode I did. I unintentionally insulted my co-host and told her she looked a little bit like Erykah Badu. She kind of had the slave cap going on. No offense to anybody, but she wasn't doing it like Erykah was. Put it that way. And so she decided to make a video roasting me, talking about I look like E.T. with my hoodie on, and reject Lil Wayne. So I can't. That's my homie, but I can't just let it ride like that. I had to get back with her. So I did the roast for her, and then based on some comments that I saw in there, one of my friends was like, "Hey, roast me." So he pretty much threw himself on the cross, and I definitely took him through that damn crucifix. So that's where that came from. But I've discussed it with D, and we like the roast. People like the roast. They're entertaining, but we also want to maintain like the integrity of our channel. So you guys aren't going to see a lot of roast videos. You might see a couple, maybe 1 or 2 every month. If some of you write in and you're willing to throw yourself on the cross and you want to get roasted, we'll do one. But it's not going to be a regular thing. We don't want it to get too ratchet on our channel.
All right, and so in this web media, there's this ongoing trend with the young boys, high school, middle school age, where they're dancing like girls or twerking on each other or doing the line where they're all lined up twerking, and 9 times out of 10 these boys have nothing to do with any kind of homosexual affiliation, but this is the new in thing for the young boys to be doing. What do you feel about this?
I think that my feelings and opinion on this can be summed up quite easily by looking up Brad Paisley's song, "Thank God I'm Still a Guy." Because I feel like society has put so much emphasis on demasculating the male figure. Like, for the most part, we barely even have male role models in the home anymore. And now you've got kids out there dressing up like the celebrities, wearing spandex, wearing dresses and skirts, high heels. It's just, where does it stop? Where does it end? And I wonder, like, people don't understand that there are levels to homosexuality or gay. Not every homosexual is uber flamboyant, and not all of them are uber masculine. So there's different levels to it. So I wonder, if you're not either one of those things, if you're not gay, why are you doing it? Like, if I see a guy grinding on another guy in the club, go ahead, boo boo, do you. Go ahead, get that thing. You like what you like. I can't hate you for that. Embrace it. I embrace it. Go ahead and do you. It's not my cup of tea, but who am I to tell you what you can do? But if you aren't gay, why are you doing it? Like, you're either A, making fun of it, which is insulting as hell, or B, maybe there's something you need to tell us. And I just wonder about those kids, because the same ones, that the football teams that are twerking and the little boys in the house grinding on each other and stuff like that, the funny thing is, some of those very same guys are going to be gay hating 3 or 4 years from now, if they're not doing it already. And I just feel like, be honest. Like I said, always call a spade a spade. If you gay, be gay. If you like men, like them. If you like girls, like them. If you are a transsexual, own it. If you like fucking pigs and dogs and all that, if you're into bestiality, I will judge you, yes. I will judge you. But at least I know. Nigga, at least I know. Some of y'all like roller coasters. People get married to roller coasters and inanimate objects. So, I can't judge you on stuff like that. But just be honest. Let me know. And that's how I feel about it.
All right, so earlier you had mentioned a girlfriend. I'm assuming a long-term relationship?
Yeah, we've been together for about 2 years now.
Alrighty, and how important would you say is maintaining a regular sex life, as well as trying new things that your partner is interested in that you necessarily have never tried before, or you're not particularly good at?
Do you like breathing?
Generally.
All right, then. That's how important it is to me. Anyway, I can't speak for everybody, but to me, it's almost as important as the breath in my lungs. To be quite honest with you, if I could, I'd have sex 3 or 4 times a day. I understand you got to give a little kitty cat a break. You don't want any chafing or rashes, but I think realistically, you have to do everything in that relationship for the duration of it that you did initially in the beginning to get where you are. And you constantly have to find ways to reinvent yourself, ways to keep the relationship fresh and new while maintaining all those same things that you used to do. And that's a lot of the problems that people encounter. They get lazy. They get comfortable in a relationship. You can never get comfortable. You can't get comfortable in your relationship. You can't get comfortable in business. You always got to be striving, grinding, trying to get to the top, to be the best that you could be.
Alrighty, so what are your views on cheating, and have you ever partake in that activity? That oh so scandalous activity?
Y'all really gonna ask me that shit?
Oh yes, definitely. We gotta know.
Hell, you might get a roast video about you tomorrow, damn it. But as far as cheating goes, my opinion has changed a lot since I was 20. I'm 26 now. And just in that short period of time, like, yes, I've cheated. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out there. I'm put that out there. I have cheated. In the last 2 relationships, I have cheated on multiple occasions. There's reasons behind that, which I will explain here since we had a damn interview and I don't care. My exes were weird types of females. Like, they wanted what they wanted when they wanted, and they were good people at heart, but they were selfish when it came to making sacrifices for a relationship. So after a while, with dealing with the yelling, and sometimes they try to get physical with me. I'm not sitting here crying about it, but girls do that from time to time, and it's still abuse. That's a serious thing. You guys shouldn't put up with domestic violence. But after a while, dealing with the yelling, the I want to go on a break, the well, fuck you, you ain't shit, nigga, and you driving my car. I'm paying all bills. I'm taking care of babies, or I'm providing you with money to go to school, or I'm writing you letters of recommendation to the school so that you don't remain suspended because you didn't want to go to class. Like, stuff like that. After a while, you start to feel like, I've been man in this relationship. I'm not your bitch. I'm like, hold on a minute. I do way more than I'm supposed to do, but I still don't get appreciated for it. And granted, me cheating on them as a result was wrong, but the way I looked at it at the time was very immature. I was like, if you could cheat, I could cheat too. And in the back of your mind, you always romanticize your relationship. Like, oh, we're going to get married. This is going to work out forever. No matter what's going on right now, we'll be able to overcome it. And that was my mentality. But that wasn't their mentality. You can't control how somebody else thinks. So, yes, I was cheating. I was getting it in. There was one particular time where I had actually called my girlfriend. I don't know if you want to call her my girlfriend because we were on a break at the time of her choosing, because she wanted to mess with somebody from the band. She'll never own up to it, but that's what was going on. And I asked her, hey, we're supposed to be working on things. I needed some gas to get to work. Can you give me $10 to get to where I need to get? And she told me she didn't have it. So you know me, I'm a hustler. I'm a grinder. I'm going to find a way to get money, whether I got to donate plasma, I got to sell cigarettes on the side of the street. I'm going to get money. So I wound up getting the money. And I decided to pick up a young lady. Meanwhile, her thought process was, let me surprise him. So she surprised me. Really, pretty much. It was like Christmas in July. But you know how when you're doing something you're not supposed to do, everything that you do in the process of sneaking sounds louder. Like putting the key in the doorknob, it sounds like like you just damn wrecked the fucking train through your damn apartment. But no, I didn't hear shit. She literally walked in, and the next thing I heard was, damn it, Mike, I can't believe this, and how could you do this to me? And I was I can't even blame her for being as mad as she was, because that girl was limber. That girl could do some things, man. Like she was a gymnast. So we were literally doing things in the bedroom that would probably make the Olympic team drop their jaws in awe. Let's put it that way. So walking in on that, I probably would have flipped my shit too. But like I said, now that I look back on it, cheating is played out. I wish that she had not have seen that. Wish that she hadn't have walked in on that. And if you're watching, I do apologize that you saw it. But like I said, all my exes initiated this cheating. I just wasn't mature enough to put a stop to it. So I kept going. But now, no, I don't condone cheating. It's played out. You should just be mature enough to stop it. Now, if you ask me, will I ever cheat again? I don't have any intentions of cheating. I don't want to cheat. But you can never say what you're not going to do. Like, if my girlfriend right now were to cheat on me, I would like to think that I'd be like, okay, it's over. We're done. But you never know. I might stick it out, but you can guarantee I'm going to be getting mine too. And that's a petty way to think about it. But like I said, you never know. So hopefully I will be mature enough to walk away this time. But can't say. But in any case, that's interesting. And that she's letting me know that that's her last interview question. And I appreciate you guys for tuning into the show. Thank you for getting to know me a little bit. If there's one piece of advice that I think I would like to leave you all with is, don't be afraid to be yourself. Like, you see me up here on the camera, it's not as easy as I make it look. I promise you. The editing, the uploading, all this stuff, but I do it because I love it. And I'm an open book. If you want to ask me a question, ask me a question. If you want to tell me something, tell me. Don't feel ashamed or too shy to reach out, because the whole purpose of this channel, the whole purpose of the videos I do is to educate people, wake them up. And that's why I do this. I've been looking for a platform, and I finally found it. So yes, please like, subscribe, share. If you're family, if you're friends, if you don't know me, if you see a video that just touches you, like it, share it, subscribe. Write me. If you need some advice, write me. We will talk. I'm here for you. That's what I do this for. In any case, you guys have a good night. Thank you for tuning in to Pantheon Entertainment. Thank you guys out there in the Pantheon universe. Y'all have a good one. As always, Pantheon, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. The only reason you see me here at the end of your video now is because I got big news for you. So, as you know, me and my co-host D have been doing big things. We've finally reached almost 50 subscribers. We've got over 1,000 views on several of our different avenues and channels. So that's good news. Mind you, I'll never stop working. I try to make sure I can bring you guys the product, whether it be in a video or a text format, which leads me to the big reveal. We now have our own website. go to www.pantheonu.net and you can read our innermost thoughts. You can read some of our poetry. Me and Dee both write poetry, and I posted 3 up there today, so you can check that out if you're interested. We're also going to be giving you information on why we choose certain shows, what our thought process was behind it, and try to give you guys a little bit more insight than we can necessarily in the videos, because not everybody is a deep thinker. Not everybody wants all that in their videos. So go to the webpage, make sure you check it out, make sure you like it, make sure you share it. We'll be posting on that regularly. You probably get something at least daily, if not every other day on there. So for all you literature guys out there, for all you people that want to know why we do the shows we do, for all of you that love poetry, check it out. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good night. Again, that website is www.pantheonu.net. Have a good night. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please tell your friends about us.